Do you ever live a day of your life and even in the moment you're like, wow, I know that I will look back on this day years from now and say, and that day completely changed the trajectory of my life. I'm having one of those days today. Today is May 1st, 2026. It is a Scorpio full moon. I really fuck with Scorpio energy. I love Scorpio energy. I'm a Scorpio Mars, and I feel like that's a big part of it. Like, my passion is just so aligned with Scorpio, and I'm a very passion-driven person. And today has just been one incredible moment after the next, which is like crazy because yesterday sucked. Yesterday I decided not to go to a creator event last minute because my social battery would have been performative, and I'm trying to not force myself to mask and go into spaces and perform for people. I don't want to make connections if it's not an authentic connection. I just received a bipolar 1 diagnosis this week, getting tested for autism. A lot of things. A lot of things are changing in my life. And I just really fuck with Scorpio energy. So it's not surprising that the Scorpio full moon is really, really alchemizing for me. It's the first time in months that I've remembered to make moon water. Also, isn't this bottle so pretty? I'm seeing little things floating around in the water, so I don't think I'll be drinking this moon water. I pulled this jar out of the shelf in the cabinet, but I didn't rinse it out first, and I don't know if whoever put it away clean. Our dishwasher kind of sucks. Anyway, let me walk you through my day. I'm a nanny, and on Fridays I work part-time. So I came in at work at 10:30, left at 2:30, spent most of the day soaking up sunshine. The mom I nanny for picked up a really incredible chicken Caesar wrap for me, and then was like, I felt like you also needed a sweet treat, and got me a brown butter Rice Krispie, and I fucking love Rice Krispies. I should have Rice Krispies at my show. Mentally processing. Thanks for being part of that with me. And it was so yummy. And then I left work and I went to a matcha spot that just opened called Nudibranch, and they have a menu item that is mango sticky rice matcha. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. That's like one of my all-time favorite desserts, and anything that you can offer me that is mango sticky rice inspired, give it to me, Rachel. And it was so tasty, and the space was so beautiful. I really, really appreciate spaces that have been decorated intentionally and create the world that they want to bring you into, not just the product that they're providing you. World building is a huge part of my art practice and just my day-to-day life. Like, welcome to my bed and my baby. She's so baby. This is Spider. Spider-Man, also known as Spoodikins, Spunk, more so when she was a baby. I love world building. And I had an incredible time there, and I was working on some stuff for my show. And then I decided to stop by the venue, Haven, where I am hosting my show. Did you guys hear that? Anyway, I decided to stop by Haven so that I could do some measurements of the space, so that I can make sure all the spacing for my art and placements is going to work out. And there was even more space than I thought there was. I've only been to the venue once. It was for a different show called Hear Her, which was a collective of multiple women. I came to the show because one of my mutual friends, Komo, was showing her work, and I didn't get the chance to meet any of the other artists that night, but I was so inspired. The art was so beautiful. It was a really emotional experience to be there, and I walked out of that night being like, I want to throw a show. And I've been scouting for a venue for, I don't know, probably a year and a half now. I was looking for a venue for a different type of art show that needed the same type of space, and I hadn't found it. I'd been hunting all over the city. Anytime I'd come close, they were like, yeah, and if you want a show here, it's gonna be like $500 an hour. Today, when I popped by the venue, I got to meet the owner, Matthew, and he was just so incredible. Like, a space says a lot for itself, and then you get to meet the person who created it, and you're like, oh, wow, yeah, that makes so much sense. No wonder why your space feels this way. Look at you. You're incredible. So shout out Matthew. Providing artists with affordable spaces to rent is life-changing. Like, truly, I could not be throwing this show without you. And so, thank you. And I was chatting with him for a minute, and then was taking some measurements, and then he walks in with this girl, and I see this girl, and I'm like, oh, she looks so familiar. I swear I know this girl. But then the way she's talking, I'm like, oh, maybe she works here. Maybe I just saw her that night. She doesn't work there. She's just very helpful, and she was the artist who organized the show that I attended. Hear her. So shout out Gian. You brought me into Hoven, and we hadn't even met yet. But I got to have a conversation with her today, and we were just talking about art, and get this, I'm a Virgo Venus, Scorpio Mars, and so is she. Crazy combo to have. They say a Virgo Venus is like the worst placement to have. Worst maybe is the wrong word. Most difficult, because we're picky as fuck. So fucking picky. And then you pair that with a Scorpio Mars, and it's like, and I am so passion driven, and I'm so committed, and I like 10 toes down. So it's like, it takes me a million years to choose one person I can like monogamously commit to. That's a big part of why I'm poly. And when I meet other people who have a Virgo Venus, I'm like, we see each other. You understand what it's like. So we just had this really incredible conversation today, and I walked away from it being like, wow. Life is beautiful. Connection is beautiful. People are so inspiring. Just being in that space today and getting to take the first real progressive steps in the venue to walk my show before it exists. Oh, it's doing it again. It sends chills down my spine. Like, I've dreamt of this for a really long time, and I've been working on this for a really long time. My vision is so intricate. There's so much I want to do, and I'm doing 90% of it alone. I'm hiring a florist, a tea mixologist, herbalist. I don't officially know what it's called. I'm having like a tea bar because I'm sober, and then I'm hiring a caterer, and I think that's it. Oh, well, a DJ. I don't know. I'm still figuring things out, but all the art that's going to be shown is mine. I'm going to be performing my first ever original song, and I haven't performed anything original ever, and I haven't performed in front of a crowd in like, oh god, high school. I think the last like big performance I did was like when I was auditioning for singing the national anthem for a Diamondbacks game. I don't know. It's been a really long time. I used to perform a lot. I miss it. Being a singer has always been one of my biggest dreams. Someday, I want to sell out stadiums. That would be so cool. Partially just because I really love to sing in spaces that are that big. But just like the energy of being in a stadium show, I love concerts, and every time I'm at a concert, it's this like life-changing experience. And that might sound dramatic, but I know to a lot of you it won't, because it is. It just like, it is life-changing, and I've always had such a vision in a world I wanted to create and bring people into, and that's a goal. So walking the space today and getting to visually see where I'm going to put everything, and know that not only do I have enough space for all the art I have planned, I actually have enough space that I could come up with a little bit more if I so choose. I tend to bite off more than I can chew, but dream big, right? What's the point of life if you're not dreaming to the maximum capacity? Yeah, I don't know. Just the conversation I was having today, and the vision that I have for my art, and the people that have been coming into my life in the last few weeks. Like, truly the last 6 months of my life have been so hellish. So hellish. It's been like, I thought I've been in the deepest of trenches before. No, girl, that was it. And now that I just got my diagnosis, it makes sense that it's been so hellish because I've been deeply manic. I've been like in a deeply manic breaking point, losing my goddamn mind. So it's like, yeah, girl, of course everything's awful. You're being fucking crazy. But I'm getting medicated now. So professional help and medicine is incredible, and looking at the art that I've been making for this show, I'm like, oh, this is deeply someone who's been like manically creating. And there's beauty to that. Like, it's really cool to see my art pre-diagnosis, post-diagnosis, and I'll get to watch that transformation now as I'm starting medication and knowing I'll be medicated every day for the rest of my life, how that will change my art. I don't know. I have a feeling that the community I've always been looking for just found me. So, that feels really good. Like, people who don't expect me to be someone I'm not, people who don't expect me to be perfect 24/7 and put together 24/7, people who see my flaws and know that I'm always working on them. I'm as aware as I can be, and I always want to be more aware. And people who want to work together and heal together and grow together and hold each other accountable in positive ways. Like, accountability is truly one of the biggest acts of love. To be accountable for yourself, to hold other people accountable, to be a safe space for other people to hold themselves accountable. It's not easy. It's not easy, and learning is never done. I feel like the people who are on the same life journey as me and have the same commitment to their passion and to healing and learning and growing are the people who are coming into my life. And I know that I'll look back at today years from now and be like, yeah, those people did deeply alter and shift my life and change me as a person. And God, I just love Scorpio energy. Happy Scorpio full moon. The title of my show is Crybaby Kingdom. It's all about living in a land where emotion is power, not weakness. I'm a sensitive girly. I'm a really sensitive crybaby. I'm a Cancer. The show was originally going to be called Crybaby Cancer. That just wasn't it. It was close, but not it. And let me show you my princess castle that I'm making right now. Ta-da! That's Crybaby Castle. I'm really excited to share this next chapter with you guys. It feels like everything I've ever dreamt of and loved combining into one. I might bleep this part out, but I'm gonna tell you a secret. At the show, the last part of the show is going to be a live piece of performance art where the people closest to me in my life are going to come and I'm scared. I'm really scared. I'm really excited. I'm really happy that I'm finally pursuing music. Have I even written the song that I'm going to be singing? I have pieces of it, but I need to write the song, record the song. I want to film a music video for it that will be playing on one of the projector screens. Well, it's not even a screen, it's going to be like a lace sheet, linen sheets hanging, kind of this vibe. I'm actually probably going to take this down and bring it there and install it. Oh God, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of work. I'm grateful that I have community who is coming to help me. My mom and my sisters are flying out, and we have a day before the show to get the show set up. The show will happen in the evening, so we'll have like 1.5 days to get the show set up, and then I'll have to start getting ready. It's gonna be crazy. I should probably go so I can get back to work because I have 2.5 months and a million things to do. But I just knew today would be a day that I look back on forever, and I wanted to film it and chat for a second because the whole reason I started making content in the first place is because a big part of my CPTSD is memory loss. And I don't want to forget. Okay, Crybaby Kingdom coming soon. I'll see you guys there. Don't disappoint me with your outfits. The best birthday gift that you could give me is to come to my show dressed to the nines. Please, 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 please. Okay. Do you have anything to say? Oh, Camille. I'm sorry to disturb you, but you gotta be part of the video. You're so important. Oh, my girl. We matched today. Twins. I love you so much. Okay, bye.